Well, what's up, guys? Welcome back to AC Designs Garage, and today we're back on the 1987 GMC Suburban, and we're going to be using the old turbo cans today. I'm going to put this thing on the lift it up. We're going to pressure wash it. We're going to undercoat the whole thing with the gloss black turbo can Rustoleum. But before you say, oh, gloss black, I don't like gloss shiny stuff either. This stuff does die down a little bit, and this thing's going to be so low. It ain't gonna matter anyhow. But we'll get spun around. I'm gonna show you where we're at real quick, and then we're gonna lift her up and start doing a little pressure washer today. And today's video sponsor so graciously has sponsored us again is the good old Super Clean. So that's why we're doing some cleaning, because they sent me some stuff. But anyway, I've been using this stuff for years. They've even done a giveaway here on the channel and give away a bunch of goodies to some of you guys, and maybe they'll do it again here in the future. But we're gonna get this thing lifted up real quick and start getting some of this grease off of it, because hopefully next week we're gonna be making her low. We're putting all the front end back under it. But anyway, I'm gonna show you what we got done. There we go. She's not really that dirty underneath and that bad, but we're gonna start before long. Make sure you click subscribe and all that good stuff, because she's a little crunchy. I got all the repair panels from Auto Mail Direct. We're gonna go put them in. There's rockers on the other side, and yeah, I didn't want to bore y'all with all this mess. I did crack my thumb bone here on this thing, but we got all the control arms and stuff out of it. We're putting all CPP back in here. I got Beltec 3-inch drop spindles and 3-inch drop springs, and if that ain't low enough, we go wha-cha, we're gonna whacking things off. I'll cut another coil. I ain't scared. Yeah, here's the old control arms. I just figured it'd be easier, instead of rebuilding them, I actually have all moved. I'll use these on something else. I got all new moved ball joints, but I got them CPPs, so I'm gonna use them. But yeah, she's not too bad. Yeah, next week I'm hoping. I did put a steering box and stuff. I just figured y'all didn't want to watch all that good junk. I think from what I've talked to a lot of you guys, y'all like to see the rust repair, and believe me, we got a lot. Check out this holy moly stuff. I got all new rockers for this thing. All these big AMD boxes and parts and Moog and tin work fabrication flip kit for the back. But yeah, ready to get this thing rolling. Yeah, we got all four corners. Got to fix this. I'm gonna show how to do this. How would you guys want to see me make a panel from scratch, or do you want to see me work it out, the body work? We'll just do one video on some body work here, getting this ready. But you can see she's pretty. That's bigger than a whiskey dent. I don't know what you'd call that. That looked like a telephone pole dent, but yeah, we got to get a new bumper and all that stuff, get that pulled out and fix that. But that's where we is. Today we're using the good old electric Sun Joe pressure washer, and that's about it. So let's get this unit here up in the air, and also, and I'm gonna link all this stuff in the description below where y'all can scoop that stuff up. But you can buy these at the old Harbor Freight or Lowe's or Amazon or something like that. But you just pump them up, makes a sprayer. So we're gonna put the super duper clean in that and squirt the bottom of this thing real good. Then we're gonna pressure wash her off, and then tomorrow we're breaking out the Turbski cans and shoot the whole bottom of this thing. I got 4 of them this time. If y'all watched me do the trailer last time, I had 3.5, I think it was, and I needed 4, so I got 4. Actually, I bought 5, but we don't use it on this. We'll do another video on something else. So here we go. All right, guys, one thing, if you don't have one of the little fancy little things that goes up under the rear end, because this thing's got a lot of weight hanging off, it's balanced good, but what I do is run a cherry picker up under the race hitch and just kind of take some of the weight off the back, so we want her good and stabled. Alright guys, we're going to run this stuff straight here out of the bottle. I read on the directions that it does say that you need to put this on cold. You don't want to put it on a hot motor. It works best cold. But it also says if you want it to get rid of grease and all that good junk, put her on there straight. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, that's what I use. I like to get these too because I got the bottles, and the cool thing about the bottles is they got a foam tip. It'll foam and cling on it. I may have to go to that. This thing's not too bad, so I'm just going to use my pump up sprayer. And I remember on these sprayers, when you get done, if you got any left over because we're not diluting it, pour it back in the jug and run some water through it because those rubber O-rings will kind of disintegrate and it won't work no more. These ain't expensive, but you don't need to buy them if you ain't got to. But we'll go under here and yeah, put this stuff on. But you can see here they got good charts on what it's for and stuff. But I've been using Super Clean for ever. Yeah, these little bottles here are nice. You just pump them up. You get them pumped up, I'll take you under here and show you. It's not too bad under here. Like I said, we're going to turbo it. Just get everything good and cleaned up. I need to put a new hose to the fuel tank stuff in it, but we're not going to be doing any sanding or anything like that. It's gonna be a quickie just to get it ready to put the do-rop on it. So let's get at it. Alright, let me show you underneath the burb. I don't think you guys have seen it. I replaced this. I just didn't figure y'all guys want to watch it. This thing here was shot, and I cut the old redneck exhaust off, so we're going to build exhaust from here back. Do that in a video coming up. But yeah, everything under here looks pretty good. Mainly it was under here. We got a little bit of cancerous rot here. Yeah, everything besides that looks pretty good, except for a little seal leakage, but we're gonna take care of that. So this thing's got an adjustable tip and stuff on it. I usually, even though I'm not gonna paint the engine, we're gonna clean it. Try to get back so it don't spray all over me. Yeah, see how good this thing sprayed? Ugh. It's gonna spray up in there where we're gonna paint. Let her sit there and soak for a while. Anywhere it's got and another tip it says also, don't put it on anything hot. You don't want it dry because it needs to stay wet for it to work. Up in here is going to be the worst part. It's just blowing all over me. Getting all over my lens. Get up in here. Like I said, it won't take a whole lot of stuff here to clean her up. That little old Sun Joe ain't got a lot of pressure, but if you get everything took care of, new steering box, got all that on there. That was a fun job. It was like 9,000 degrees and me and Daddy was struggling down here. Y'all would have probably wanted to watch it though, wouldn't you? Just drop down below what you guys like to watch. I don't know, do you want to watch mechanic stuff, everything, or you just want to watch the paint and welding and restoration type stuff? I don't know, I ain't a mind reader because I'd be a lot better at this YouTube thing if I was. This in here, I'm about to pump her up. She's starting to lose horse ponies here. We gotta do pump up again. Yeah, these things are worth the money, guys, right here. So they don't wear your hands out like them old pumpy bottles. Let me get this old engine and cross member really saturated. Transmission on. I tried to get all that around that steering box. And get all this stuff. You can see down here on the floor. That stuff's working quick. Get some more juice. Alright, I only had like a half a gallon, so I got some foamy stuff over here. Some of the super clean foam we're gonna go to next. So I'm gonna try to get all the cans saturated. Like I said, we're not gonna paint the transmission or nothing like that. I just want to get it good and cleaned up, so my paint will stick the best it can. And then I'll come back with the foam on the thicker stuff. Everything slicked up nice, because some of this is going to have to come out. We're going to have to start doing a little rust repairing. Yeah, I don't even know if I might clean that up in there, but I got some rust repair to do in there. Let's hit a lick and a promise. I think it'll look a lot better with it nice and blacked out under here. This will have to go to the foam action. There we go. New stuff they sent me here. Let's see how it does. I need to do that. Oh yeah, that stuff is chonky foamy, ain't it? Get the old fix. And that stuff hangs on there, don't it? That's what you need, that stuff hanging on there. It'll help creep that stuff off there. Ain't too worried about the shocks. We're gonna take him off. Let's see, get back here to win. Gloopy. It's got two. It's got on off. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna hit a little of the heavier spots here, and heavier spots here, and we're gonna fix to start doing a little pressure washing. Man, this floor is nasty now. Up here's like the worst parts. Cross members are always nasty. Trick to these is you just spray above them and they'll run down. Hand's getting tired. If you're doing big areas, that pumpy up one's the best way to go. I could pour this down in there, but I'm about done. Let my hand rest. Alright, well, it's looking pretty good, guys. I'm gonna drag the pressure washer over here. We're gonna get her clean as a bean, and then hopefully tomorrow we're gonna put that turbski all over it and she'll look like a urine. Yeah, she's cleaning up pretty good. She's pretty nasty. Get gravy, lift that. All that grease. I have a job cleaning this mess up. Yeah, let's see. Let's get moved over here to the other side and well, guys, that is a bunch of grease on the floor. So I'm gonna get this real quick cleaned up. I think this is good enough for what this is. Wish I had a hot seat or something like that, steam clean. That'd be the only way to really get it clean. But I will say it looks a lot better than it did. It's not perfect, but the old transmission looks pretty decent. For 1987, it ain't never been cleaned up underneath before. I don't think she's too shabby. So I'm gonna rinse a few more suds around here. I'm gonna rinse off, and hopefully this thing will dry tomorrow. We'll turbo this unit up, make her look all good. All right, guys, take one little quick gander at her again. About wore out, get cleaned up, and going to the house. We'll do this again tomorrow. So what's up, guys, and good morning. It's the next day. We're going to go down here and check out the burb, see if she's good and dry, and if she is, we're going to start doing a little undercoating with the turbo can on it. And man, this pad's looking good down here where I cleaned it. She was nasty yesterday. Ooh-wee. At least the pad looks good and clean. Yeah, let's look up under here. Oh yeah, all this is nice and fairly clean. Yeah. Still a little dirty. I don't care. I may get in here and wipe some of this off. I'll get me some wax and grease and wipe the bad off, but it's just kind of hard to tell when it's all soaking wet. But for what it is, I'm just trying to make it one color. I guess these are the air conditioning lines. What was that? I guess I knocked a big old grease clod out of here. But what I'm wanting to do, let's see, I think everything's looking pretty near good. I'll try to stay off my starter. Might give me a little piece of cardboard to put up in front. So I'm not gonna paint the motor or nothing like that, or if it gets on the exhaust, it gets on it, but I'm trying not to. These front bumpers are probably going to be changed. I'm just looking at stuff that I may need to cover and not cover. I think I'm going to come out here and just put me a piece of tape. Well, yeah, those are in pretty decent shape. I may just tape them right there so I can get on it, but any little bit. Now, if you got a nice vehicle, you need to tape it up good before you undercoat it, but this thing's gonna be painted or at least hot rod blacked or something. Yeah, all right, we're just gonna do a lick and a promise, and I'm just using this old cheap house tape on here because we don't, if it gets a little on it, it gets it on it. I don't care. I may do all new on here anyway. I was just getting the bulk. stretch it. Yeah, I'm gonna get me a, well, when we used to paint houses, we called them cut-in boards. Yes, I used to paint houses. I've painted any form of painting you can probably do. I painted houses for like 6 years, and I did not like it. Painting houses is not fun. Painting cars is pretty fun. It can be aggravating, but it is pretty fun. Painting houses, not fun at all. Alright, I think that'll be good as snuff, not as dusty. Well, I guess I got everything taped up I'm going to. I'll show you what I've done with my little cut-in board. That's where I've been painting some lowering blocks for, but anyhow, I just want to cover my pretty new starter up. I got me a couple out here extra because after a while they'll get loaded up with paint and they don't do that good, so we got us a couple extra right here. Get over. And we should be about ready to get started painting. I did miss this spot here. I need to get that because the trick is I'm gonna spray from this side here. You can't see me. I'm gonna spray from this side here, just let it blow out. That way you ain't gotta worry about getting it on the outside. But if we do, we can get it off. Because this is not a pristine paint job by any means. I think that's all we'll try not to spray down in here on my calipers. I may wait and not worry about them. Anyhow, you guys know what time it is now. Shake Master 4000. So let's get these things shook up. All right, guys, this is my favorite part of the video. And if you don't know, I make these. They're a little different design now. The new ones have got speed holes and everything in them, but I call these the Shake Master 4000. Shake your spray paint up, and when you got 5 cans of turbos over here you need to shake, you don't want to do that by hand. But if you want to scoop you one of these up, head on over to www.acdesignsgarage.com and scoop you one up. I make them in small batches, so just got to pay attention to the website. I usually do them at 10, or I'd like to get up to about 20 in a run, but it's just hard for me by myself to do all this. But yeah, make sure you head on over there to my website, scoop up some of these rad t-shirts. Death before electric. That's right. Anyhow, we're gonna take these big Mondos, slide them in here like that. Also, the upgrade we've done to the new ones is you don't need a screwdriver no more. We got the little thumb clamps on them. Get that thing snugged up and let the fun begin. That's all they are to it. So I'm gonna get the other 4 of these shook up and we'll be ready to go. Fast forward. Well, got them all shook up now. Should be ready to go. Beats the heck out of sitting there shaking. You're supposed to shake these things for like 10 minutes or so, but use the old Shake Master 4000. You don't have to shake it for 10 minutes. A minute or two, you're ready to go. I'm gonna get me some gloves. I got my respirator. Make sure you're gonna wear a respirator. Some of these I'm not gonna be wearing a respirator so I can talk to you guys, but the other times I am gonna have one on. Need to keep one on, cover your skin and stuff, but it's hot out here. It's like 90 degrees a day and already very humid. Get all shook up, and we're gonna take y'all under here and spray a little. Then I'm gonna put my respirator on, but I'm gonna talk you through some of this stuff, and then we'll get after it. This stuff, guys, if you've never shot this turbo stuff, it shoots Mondo. Probably should have. Let's do this. That's why I put this stuff out here. I don't want to get my new plug wires all nasty. Let's see, we got a Mondo piece I'm gonna put up here. I don't want to get it all over the motor and stuff. I need Shorty. I got some little ones here somewhere. Yes, there we go. Don't want to get it all over my plug wires. I actually put 2 of them, I think. That one, get one more little one here. There we go, got that covered up. All right, we back. We got all our wires covered up. Now you're gonna be amazed if you've never used this stuff. We're probably gonna do just one coat on it, guys. Like I said, I'm not trying to build nothing to and if you do have a nicer ride that actually has a decent paint, you need to tape it up better than this, but you can wet sand and buff it off if you need to. Get a little bit on my, probably water still in the bottom of that thing. And this stuff will die out because I don't like it real. They don't have a satin that I found yet. May have to hold that back. I'm gonna get to places that I can hold my camera here, and yeah, it's still water in the bottom of that. It'll be okay. It'll be drug off before long anyways. Let's see here. Stinks. Get me a rag on here. This thing, they do leak a little bit. Let's get the rear end real quick. Like I said, this stuff will die back a little bit, and it'll give it about a satin look. Got to come back and touch up under there. See how we're gonna do this so it don't get on the outside. We'll go over it slowly, make sure we got it all. That looks pretty good though, don't it? A little bit of restoration here. I do gotta get me a new QL filter. That big old fan I like about it. It gets right up in there. That's a can, guys. We may get out of this with 3 cans. I got 5 just in case. Alright guys, that's 2 cans down. Like I said, I bought 5, and probably gonna take some lacquer thinner on this exhaust and transmission pan and stuff that that I just didn't feel like taping up, being lazy. But anyhow, we're gonna get the rest of this touched up, and I may come back with a little can, like a smaller can, not a turbo can, to get in some of these tight spots, stuff like that. But we'll try to finish up the bulk real quick. We'll come back and do some touch up. I went and got me a rag. Now I will say these things after a while they start dripping, so be aware of that, because I guess I just dumping so much paint, but it's looking pretty good, I think. So I'm not a fan of the gloss, but it will die down. And this thing's going to be so low, you ain't going to see it under here anyways. I just want to kind of protect it. It ain't got any rust in the pans yet. It's got rust everywhere else. But all right, here we go. All right, guys, can 3 down. Let's start making it count. Only got 2 cans left. She's looking pretty good, though. I think everything's blacked out nice. I'm gonna spray up in here, even though I'm gonna cut a lot of that crap out. As for the shocks, I'm not really worried about, because we're gonna change them because they're no good. Like I said, I'm trying to dig up some more gloss black Rustoleum. We'll come back and like I said, wipe all the stuff down we got it on that we didn't want it on, and get the spots we missed. So let's get the bulk right now. Well, I think we got the majority of it. So what I'm gonna do real quick is come back before it dries too much, which it don't matter. I'm using regular old gun cleaner, lacquer thinner, and just a rag and just saturating it. We're gonna come back here and just wipe all this off. I got several rags. Cause we're probably gonna pull this exhaust off and redo it, and I'll probably just VHT it or something like that anyways, but just for the looks. Now you could have spent more time taping it up, but I didn't. I just want to get this thing do-rocked on the ground and drive it. Because the C10 Fall Revival here in North Carolina is coming up in October. And it's August now, and as slow as I move, that's probably pushing it for me. But I hope to be out there, so if y'all around here and you want to see this lovely beast of a machine, it should be there. Lord willing and the creeks don't rise. Yeah, that looks a little more better. We'll get this one. Alright, we'll get the bottom of this transmission pan, need a rag. That all pretty back up. Looks like we took time and taped all this stuff up, even though we didn't. Yeah, there's some touch-up, guys. Y'all are probably gonna see stuff I can't see because the sun's shining in my eyes, but we're gonna come back along, and I got touch-up under where these pads of the lift are hanging out on here. I wish I had a dead-gone satin in this. I wish I made color. This turbo is pretty good for bulk. It's not good for any finicky stuff. But I didn't want to put dead flat, because if you put regular old flat black, I'd like to be able to halfway wash out from under this thing, and the more sheen you can get on it, the more stuff falls off. I wonder how long I'd last around here running a straight pipe like this. Actually, it don't really sound that great, but it's loud. It's like a demolition derby car, basically. All right. Yeah, if you'll catch it before it dries, this lacquer thinner will still take it off, but yeah, I better squirt that and run it off the cross members. Alright, well, I didn't get too much on there. I've seen a few little touch-up spots, but guys, I'm gonna call that good, because it looks like it's getting there rain for too long, and well, this ain't gonna get hurt, but I'll come back after we put the do-rock kit on it and touch up a little bit more, but ain't nobody gonna see under here but me when I change the oil in it. That's gonna be about it. But I wanted to experiment with the turbo cam for undercoating, and it seemed to work good. I want to thank Super Clean for sending out some of their awesome degreaser and helping me get it halfway clean where this stuff will stick. And that took 5 cans of turbo, guys. 5 cans. Man, I got stuff all over my face. Ugh. Anyway, took 5 cans of turbo. Around here it's about, I'll go ahead and say $16 a can, about what it is after tax and stuff. So, but this is a Suburban, so a short bed or a long bed standard cabin probably pretty close. So get 5 cans if you are doing it. That way you got a little bit left over, and probably get you 1 can of the Rustoleum, you know, in the black of the same flavor that you're using, so you can come back and touch up. Yeah, I'll get y'all off the old tripod and run you up under here, and I'm gonna go clean all this up. Well, that's her, guys. I'm seeing just a few little touchy up spots I gotta get to, but hey, besides that, that ain't looking too bad after we got the pipes cleaned up. Let's get our cut in board things off here. Yeah, look at there. Starter still looks new. Yeah. Now let's tape off here. Yeah, cover that up nicely. Take this one out. That looks nice in there. Look at there. Looks like we took effort in doing stuff. In the world. Yeah, stuff's still wet. It's getting on my hand. Yeah. In the world, I got that stuff up in there. Yeah. Yeah. Got that one out. That one out. Yeah, look at there. All my wires is all still colored nicely. Are you serious? Now you know I can't reach that. And you're gonna tear off like that to where I can't get to it. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't have to get a ladder. I might be able to reach that. There you go. It's sticking to me. Get out from under my feet. Yeah. All right, get the rest of this stuff. What do you guys think about the glossy gloss? It will look better after it dies down a little bit. Like I said, if it had a satin, it'd make life a lot easier. Come on. Ow, man. Oh man, are you serious? I got stuff stuck all to my hand. I can't get it off. Oh my, are you serious? I can't reach that. I gotta get a tire over here. Gravy get off my finger. Now, not so vertically challenged anymore. Yeah. It's taking longer to take this stuff off than it is to put it on. Got a mess to clean up after lunch. Right, get the back. And I got some rust repair. I hope y'all like to watch that, guys, because we got a lot to do. I mean, we got a lot to do back here. But we'll save another one from the old crusher. And she'll be cool to go cruising to the beach and hot rod shows and all that good stuff. I need to get me a building built over top of this pad here so we can do this out of the sunlight. Not too bad today, a little overcast. Oh man, look at that, you believe that? One little piece. There we go. All right, now time to do us a little look-see. And see if y'all can spot stuff I've missed. You let me know down there. Got a couple 100,000 set of eyes, hopefully. That'd be nice if we got a couple 100,000 views on it. Would be better than just my 4. Looking good. Look, man, check out that custom cross member they put in these things. Got reverse dimples in them to make them strong. Let's see that. We got to get that one. We'll get that before it gets dropped down. I'm hoping I'm not going to have to C-notch it. Like I said, we got a flip kit for it. I am going to take the rubber bump stop out, maybe cut that flange off. I have to get some body bushings for too long. I'm getting a little crunchy. But shocks, I don't care if I missed any on it, because we got to get some more of them. And I don't know why they sprayed that rubberized undercoating on this rear end. That just does not look good. Another one, it's like playing Where's Waldo. Another spot, another spot. But I will definitely get them before I finished. I just wanted to show y'all this fun little thing, kind of document the process of building this old square body 87 GMC Suburban. I guess next is going to be put the do-rop on it, the tubular control arms, spindles, springs, flip kit. That'll be next week, and I might try to butcher up some cheap exhaust out of some scrap tubing or something just to get it. This is, I don't know if this is going to be too low or not hanging. I like to suck it up to about right here, actually, where it's about level with everything. But anywho's, I think that's about it. Alright guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that video of undercoating the Suburban. One more step in the process here. Like I said, we're going to put the do-rop on it next week, the drop kit, and get her on the ground before long. She's going to be rolling on a set of American torque thrust D's. Gray centers, because that's what I got sitting here that's on patches, and that's what we're going to run on it. Hopefully they'll clear. Also, I want to thank Super Clean for sponsoring this video and sending us out some of this degreaser here so we can get the grizz knocked off of it. And thank you guys for all the support and going out and buying all the Shake Master 4000s. I gotta get back to work. Y'all done sold all of them out, so I gotta get back to work. Make sure you go scoop you up a t-shirt. Remember, all links will be dropped in the description below. Make sure you go visit at www.acdesignsgarage.com, and remember, be kind to one another. Jesus loves you, so do we. God bless. We gone.